What's up YouTube, this is Dragon and this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So let's get to the battle at hand. Now as you can see, the battle spot is actually working this time. And in case you are wondering, I didn't upload any battles yesterday because, well, I was quite busy yesterday. I could have done a battle with someone else that was currently accepting a battle. And I will be getting into contact with you later on. However, I had a lot of things I had to do yesterday. So now everything is back up to speed and here we go. So I'm really happy that my opponent chose this Pokemon first because that's going to allow me to be able to get off a free Scald. Yes, Scald would be the best play. Really, no matter what in this situation, Scald would be the best play. And I was worried about this Pokemon. This is my main worry here. So let's see. Is my opponent going to go into the Vivillon? So that's pretty good. Vivillon does have the Sleep Powder, but because Sleep Powder is a grass type attack, right, because Sleep Powder is a grass type attack, I'll be able to send in my Ferrothorn and absorb it. So, Scald, will it get the burn? Yes, it does. That is a huge plus. That 30% burn chance was really needed. Well, I won't necessarily say needed, but definitely wanted in this battle. So, let's see. I know for sure that most likely my opponent is going to use the Sleep Powder, so I'm going to send out my Ferrothorn so that I can absorb the Sleep Powder or kind of absorb whatever this Pokemon wants to do to me. I know he probably won't immediately go for the Hurricane because that would really be the most wisest move, and it doesn't affect Ferrothorn, so my prediction was correct. So let's see. My opponent is probably just going to let this Pokemon die. Or maybe he might switch, I don't know. But you know what? Maybe I'm gonna lay out some Stealth Rocks. Because Stealth Rocks would do a lot of damage to the bird. And the bird, let's see. Okay, Hurricane, good. So the Stealth Rocks would do a lot of damage to the bird. And on top of that, I'll be able to, like, because Scald, it does not one-hit KO the Talonflame. So the Stealth Rocks will definitely assure that I can just go for a Scald and call it a day. Also, it'll break the Sash from the Gengar, which is very important if it decides to have a Sash. So now it's most likely going to go for the Hurricane again because, you know, why not? So I'm going to protect, and that Hurricane is not going to hit me. And I guess in this situation, the burn really did come off to be as a great positive because I was able to protect myself from it. So that's really good for me. Really, really good for me. Okay. So now, let's see. Is he going to go into Talonflame? And yes, my opponent does go into Talonflame. And he takes 51% damage. As you can see by the green, no, not 51, 49% damage. He has 51% damage left. So now I also have a Mega Slowbro, not regular Slowbro, which is a very good positive. So if he does decide to use something like Swords Dance or anything, okay, cool, Swords Dance. I'm still not worried. One, I can't be critted, and I will be able to live whatever this bird decides to do to me. Should I go for Side Shock? No, I should go for Scald. Scald will be able to do a lot of that. Okay, good. So there is the Brave Bird, and I'm not worried about the Brave Bird. It's gonna do, you know, tons of damage, but I'll still be able to live it because I am Slowbro. Oh, lost some of his health points because I thought that Brave Bird did a bit more damage than normal. But yeah, granted that he did that to himself, yeah. That was expected. The Life Orb Brave Bird. That is intense, man. That is intense. Okay, so he has one more Pokemon, and it is the Azumarill. The Pokemon that I sort of feared the most. So now I know from experience that a +6 Azumarill, a +6 Azumarill will still do a lot of damage. So I mean, actually, it'll kill me. Let me just reiterate, it'll kill me. So let's see. Should I go for the Scald, hoping for the burn, or should I go for the Psy Shock? because what I can do, you know what? Let me do a little quick calculation. See how much Sajak would do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for the Scald. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Scald. Scald's a better play. Oh, you go straight for the play rough. That's cool. And okay, it doesn't do that much. And Scald, will it get the burn? No. All right, well that's unfortunate. Huh? Okay. So, I guess it would have been more profitable, but you know what? I know he's going to go for play rough. So, I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn. Because he's going to play rough again. So, that's going to be him doing damage to himself. Okay, cool. And that's not a lot of damage at all. And he's taking damage from the Iron Barbs and the Rocky Helmet. Not bad, not bad. So let's see. Now I'm going to go for the Elite Seed. Just in case he... Oh, Master's forfeited. Okay. Alright. So, well, that went pretty well for my first battle of the, I guess you can say, updated season. So, with that, I'm going to have another battle. Because, why not? Okay, didn't really mean to save that battle, but... that's cool. Okay, continue battling. Alright. Now, I do want to see if I can use Cloyster in this next battle. Because Cloyster is a real fun Pokemon. It's just that you got to be able to have it set up. And a lot of people have priority on their teams, so it's not like you can just set up and then have 1 health and then just call it a day. Because, like, I believe in... I'm going to say, like, maybe 50 or 60% of the battles that I have with Cloyster in the 3-on-3, it's like somebody always has something that can counteract whatever the Cloyster would want to try to sweep doing. So, it's viable, but yet at the same time, it's not. I mean, yeah. You know? Like, I have, I have Mach Punch, and then I also have Pokemon that can just tank Cloyster using +2, so you know, it's like, you know, what can I say? You know, Cloyster is good, but Cloyster is just not that good, at least on 3-on-3s, because like on 6 and 6s, like the goal in that situation would usually be to try to kill the prioritizer. So okay, now I can actually have some real focus time in which I select which Pokemon I want to choose first. So let's see. Okay. No. Smart. I wish I had just a bit more time to choose. Okay, so... okay, so I chose Crobat, Ferrothorn, and Mega Slowbro. Okay. Now the Ferrothorn is it does a lot of burst damage, and if my opponent decides to lead off with the Breloom, then Let's see. Okay. Okay, that was close. So if my opponent decides to lead off with the Breloom, then I'll be able to do Brave Bird immediately, which is good. This is really good. I just hope that this Breloom isn't sashed, because if it is, that's really going to suck. Kind of makes me debate, because you know what? I can't necessarily afford to... No, here's the deal. My opponent will definitely switch if it's not sashed. So me using U-turn would be the best play, because why would he say in? Yeah, if he's not sashed, obviously he's going to switch. So I'm going to U-turn on out of here. And okay, so yeah, he most likely was sashed, because there is no reason at all for him to stay for that. None. Okay, and with that, I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn and absorb the Spore. Yeah. And he also led with Ferrothorn first, so yeah. And let's see, is he gonna fall? Okay, he's obviously not gonna have the Toxic Orb either. And what's up with this lag? Okay, but as you can see, he doesn't have any Toxic Orb, so he is definitely you know what? So let's see. Doesn't look like many. No, I'm just gonna go straight for the Gyro Ball. I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball right here, right now. I'm not gonna play any of those games, as you never know. Okay, so let's see. Who is he gonna switch into? Heatran? Okay, so it's the Heatran. And I believe I brung my... Right, I brung my, my Mega Slowbro into this battle. Okay. And right here is when I wish that, you know, the 616 thing could, you know, be real. But, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing of how it goes. Okay, so he goes to Substitute. Alright, this doesn't really look that good, because he's going for Substitute. So, he is most likely going to have something like Toxic or something like that. Really hope he doesn't, because if he does, then that's just terrible. Should I Mega Evolve, given the situation? If I Mega Evolve, then I won't be able to use Regenerate after I switch if he decides to use Toxic. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stay in this form the way that I am now. Yeah, I'm just going to stay in the form that I am now. Okay, he goes for Toxic. So, oh man, I really hate fighting this type of Pokemon. At least, like, on 6-on-6s, I don't really mind, but when dealing with this Pokemon, like here, you know, it's just like, it's really frustrating. Okay, so yeah, he gets healed up with leftovers, and probably has, you know, Protect and whatnot, so I'm gonna go for Scald again. Hopefully he doesn't have Torment, because then that would just be a nightmare. Very, very tormented. Okay, he goes to Protect. Alright. So, now he knows I'm going to go for the Scald again. So, I'm going to go for Scald, and let's see what my opponent does. Will he go back into a Substitute? Actually, my opponent might switch given the situation. Man. Ah, man. This Heatran, as soon as I kill this Heatran, it is going to be the biggest relief in life. Okay, he goes back into the Substitute, so he is definitely going to be playing that game. Really? Really? Well, that's odd. Was that on my end? I hope it wasn't on my end. I really hope that was not on my end. I would be pretty upset. And let's see. Nope, it wasn't on my end. All right, so let's see. Nope, it wasn't my end. I was still connected. So yeah. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter whoever, like, if the person decides to DC, you get the loss anyway. So it doesn't really matter, like, for, I guess, people who would be relatively skeptical, you know. But in any sense, kind of an anticlimactic ending, but I found that those battles were pretty interesting. The second one, oh, my heart. But the first one was pretty cool. In any case, I will see you in the next battle, and I'm glad that you enjoyed these videos. Well, I will see you later.